bitch.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So don't mind my voice, I'm getting over a cold. It's been a very fun week. Anyways, we're going to be doing a video today on how to change the oil on an Evo 8 because I need to change my oil. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an insight on how easy it is to change the oil on these. If you've never changed it before, if you have any questions. So let's get this video rolling and I'll show you guys what this is all about. Alright, so I already got the car jacked up, jack stands on the underneath. Take this off, take the oil cap off. Engine's still a little warm, so I'm just trying to wait for it to cool down a little bit. Alright, so I like to change my oil every 3,000 miles. That's what a lot of people recommend with Evo 8s and 9s, even 10s. I change my oil and I use the Valvoline VR1 20W50 racing oil. And then I also always use a K&N HP 1008 oil filter. You can get those at your local auto parts store, which is no issue there finding the oil and the oil filter for it. It just varies on what all you have done to your engine on your Evo and how built it is, I guess. Mine has a little bit of internal stuff done to it, so I like to always run the 20W50 because it's recommended. I've never had any issues with the oil. It actually makes the car run really, really good, so I enjoy it. Alright, so for the oil change, I already kind of got my setup going on here. You'll need a 17 for the oil drain plug, and then usually a 1-inch for the K&N oil filter. I already broke the nut loose, so I gotta get this under here now. Time to drain the oil. Let's see how bad of a mess I can make here. Alright, it's still super warm. But while that's draining, it's always best to check and make sure that your oil doesn't have anything bad in it. Of course, I already made a mess, but yeah, there's that. Alright, then after you break the oil filter loose, you should be able to get it by hand. And it's gonna start to drip real quick. Oh, my hand's slipping. This is always fun. And there it goes. Awesome. And then let that drain for a little longer. Make sure all the old oil is out. Alright, so you're going to want to put the oil filler drain plug that's over there. After it's done draining, make sure it's nice and tight, which I already did. And then you're also going to make sure that you fill up your oil filter a little bit, and then make sure you put oil around the seal. And then get back under here, put the oil filter back on. Now with the oil filter, you want to make sure it's not too tight. Usually by hand, and then maybe a couple turns with the 1-inch wrench, and then that'll be good for that. Now after you're done making sure that the oil filler plug's on tight, and then make sure that the oil filter's done and on and good to go, time to fill her up with the oil. It's recommended to put 4.7 quarts in it. I usually put 4.2 and then run it for a little bit, and then I'll end up checking the dipstick, make sure that she is good on that. Alright, we got her lowered back down on the ground now. Best thing to do is check the oil after you're actually level, where I should be. And then we're gonna give her a start and run her for a little bit since I put in 4.2 quarts. And then after I'm done running it, I'll check the oil again and add a little bit more if I need to. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start her up, make sure everything's good. should be good. Alright, so I'm back. Took her on a little test drive. Everything seems to be good. Added that little bit more of oil that I needed, and that is going to conclude today's video. I know it was kind of a shorter video, but just give you guys a little bit of a demo on how to change the oil on an Evo 8. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, and I'll be posting more up soon. See you guys.